There you go, good boy. I feel like you guys can't really see me. Hello, you gonna eat your food like a good boy? Come back, eat your food like a good boy. Look, I got so much food for you. You gonna stomp all over it and be naughty? I feel like that's what you're gonna do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels so good to be filming this video for you guys. A long time no see. I feel like I have not filmed in forever, and in reality it's only been about a week and a half, but it's been a while. I hope you guys are doing so great. For those of you who are new here, this is Blue, my Eastern Herman's tortoise, and he's probably gonna be naughty for this entire video, but we are gonna try because I feel like you guys haven't seen him in forever, so I wanted to have him in today's video. And this setup is really like the best way that I can like keep him in an area and show him to you at the same time, since we can't go outside unfortunately. But anyway, I wanted to film this video as kind of like an update and just like a catch-up video because so much has been going on. The holidays are always a busy time, but this holiday season has been especially busy. It's been kind of crazy honestly since before we went to Michigan, and then the trip, and then even since I got back. Honestly, things kind of just went downhill after I got back, which I want to update you guys on all of that. So the reason the videos have been kind of scarce is because the drive back from Michigan, I actually got really sick, and I don't know exactly what I got, but we were all kind of getting sick on the trip. And then whenever I got home from Michigan, it was just like a full-fledged plague, which is what I'm calling it, because I actually went to the doctor and tested negative for the flu, but I was so sick. I had every symptom you could think of. I had fever, headache, vomiting, sore throat. It was absolutely horrible, and I was really hoping not to get sick this year. But yeah, it was really bad, and it took me about a week to get over all of that. So this is actually the first chance I've had to film since I got better. But it feels so good to be healthy again, and oh my goodness, it was miserable. But the trip to Michigan was so fun. Again, I did vlog it, and I filmed a whole video. If you haven't seen that, I'll have it linked in the corner, but it was such a good trip. We went to go visit Tyler and Maddie, and I got to see his birds, Gypsy and Gizmo, and I love them so freaking much. I want a bird so badly, oh my goodness. So it was amazing to get to hold them and see them and interact with them and stuff because they were so freaking cute. And they were like just as sweet as they appear on camera. I love them so much. It was also amazing to see how far Tyler's bird Gizmo has come, you know, because he was a little standoffish, I think, like a year or so ago. And he has just come so far, and he was so out of his box and like being really excited while we were there. So it was really cute to see. We're loving those greens, good boy. I'm so glad he's actually eating, because a lot of times he won't eat out of his enclosure. And I was worried he was just gonna drag these greens around and stomp around the entire time. I'm sure that's coming. So I don't know how long he's actually gonna be a good boy and like sit here and eat his greens, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, the Michigan trip was amazing. I just wanted to make this video to really catch up with you guys. I feel like I have so much to tell you. But yeah, so all the animals are doing really good. You can see little Blue here. He is not asleep even though it is really cold outside, and normally he would be in brumation right now. But I think because he went down a couple months ago, you guys may remember, he actually went down, and I filmed like 2 or 3 videos mentioning it, but he went to sleep and he basically brumated for like 2 months, and it was crazy. That's actually the longest one he's had since I've had him, because I've had him 2 years, and so I've technically went through it twice with him. And that was the longest one. And yeah, he was down for about 2 months into, I believe, October, and then he woke up, and he's been awake ever since and really active and everything. So I'm really hoping he doesn't go down again, but with January being really cold here in Tennessee, I'm pretty sure he could go down again. I hope he doesn't, but if he does, it's okay. I just really hope he doesn't. But right now, Blue is super active. He's stomping all over the place. He's eating really good. He is super energetic, which is great because I love having him awake. And when he's asleep, it's really depressing because he's just like asleep and you can't really do anything with him. And I miss him whenever he goes down because it does last so long. So fingers crossed that he doesn't go down again, but I'm hoping he doesn't, but we'll see. So Bagel's doing really good. I haven't got him a friend yet. I know you guys really want me to get him a friend. I think when I lost Butter in October, it just really hit me kind of hard, and it was really depressing. And I don't know, I bought Bagel to be a friend to Butter, my Aranda goldfish that I had, and it's really hard when I lost her. It really kind of just shook me because I was like I lost her, and I bought Bagel to be her friend, and then that didn't work out because he was a male, and I was afraid he was gonna stress her out because I wasn't sure exactly how healthy she was, which in retrospect, I'm really glad that I never put him with her like long term, other than that one day that I tried to, and he was chasing her. I'm really grateful that I never put him with her. In retrospect, that was a really good decision because clearly she was compromised internally. She passed away very, very fast. I'm sure you guys, most of you know, but for anyone new here, I had an Oranda goldfish for almost a year named Butter. And she had some health issues when I got her, and I got her better and healed her, but I knew that her lifespan was probably gonna be shorter than it should be just because I didn't know if she had any like lasting effects from that. Long story short, she did, and I kept her alone, and I'm really grateful that I did, just to keep her water clean. Her tank was always pristine and healthy and had the proper amount of bacteria and everything. And yeah, unfortunately she passed away, but Bagel's doing amazing, and I do want to get him a friend. I think I just haven't like hit that spot where I'm like ready to do the quarantine process and everything. I don't know, I'm just not there yet, but I'm hoping maybe in spring. That's what I'm thinking about. I talked to Patrick about it. I'm thinking I might get him a friend in spring, and then if I do, I'll be moving him into the 36, which I still have in here. I'm not gonna show it, but I do still have my 36 gallon, which was Butter's tank. It's over here still on the stand. I could get him a friend and then put them both in there in spring, which is something I'm heavily considering. I do still have an empty 46 gallon as well. You guys know I bought Butter an upgrade. I got her a tank upgrade, and then she passed away about a month or two after I bought the tank, which is really depressing, and I hate thinking about that. Yeah, so I do still have an empty 46 gallon. Bagel is so small. He's so little. He's just a little bitty ranchu, so I don't think I'm gonna put him in the 46 gallon. I really do think that's a bit overkill, especially since he's alone right now. But even if I get him a friend, unless I get him a friend who's really big, like Butter was really big. She was 6 inches long, so she was really big. Bagel's like maybe 4, he's really small. But if I get him a friend who's really big, maybe I'll put him in the 46 one day. But I think the 36 would be perfect for him and a small friend, so we'll see what size a friend I get him, if I get him one, when I get him one in the spring. So Koa's doing really good too. A lot has actually happened with Koa's tank. Actually, this is so random, and I was gonna make like a whole video, which maybe I will, but there's been a lot going on with Koa's tank. Everything's okay now, but I could probably make a whole video about that. I don't really know if I want to tell that story in this video, but if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I can tell you about Koa's tank disaster that kind of happened and we've been dealing with. Where you going? Don't leave. Come back. Oh no. Look, 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 look. I got all your greens. I got your food. Look. I'm making a mess. Where you going? Milo and Dixie are officially healed from their sickness that they had. If you guys haven't seen my recent video from 2 weeks ago about DCM in dogs and how Milo and Dixie got really sick after going to the vet and all of that, I have a whole video explaining how Milo and Dixie were super sick. If you want to see that video, I will have that linked in the corner of the screen as well. But they're doing so good. Everything's okay. Luckily, they're all better. God bless. Christmas is right around the corner. Christmas is 5 days away. That's why I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. Oh, I should turn it on. You guys see my Christmas sweater? It's so beautiful. I'll just leave it on. But basically, he's walking around with his food in his mouth. You are so funny. Look how he's walking around with a mouthful. You are so funny. But yeah, we are officially 5 days from Christmas, which is really exciting. So this is probably the only video I'll have up for you guys before Christmas is here. So Merry Christmas, everyone out there. I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas with your families if you celebrate Christmas. I hope it's amazing. I actually have kind of a funny story about Christmas. Kind of funny, kind of sad. So my mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year because she wanted to know what I wanted, obviously. And I told her that the only thing I wanted for Christmas was this bird cage that I've been eyeing for a long time now, probably about a year. There's actually a cage I found on Amazon that I want so badly. Sorry, I have to keep moving him back or else he'll like crawl off the edge of the table. But there's actually a bird cage I've been eyeing for a really long time, and I told my mom that it was the only thing I wanted, and she ended up not getting it, which is totally fine. She doesn't have to, obviously, but I just hadn't bought it because it's a little bit pricey. I mean, not too bad, but it's a little bit pricey, and I just obviously don't have my bird yet, so I haven't had a reason to like splurge on it, you know what I mean? Or justify it, I guess. But anyway, I did ask for that for Christmas. Well, my mom ended up not getting it, which is totally fine. But since she didn't get me the bird cage, I just found out last week that because she didn't get me the bird cage, Patrick asked her if she did because he wanted to make sure that I got it, which is so freaking sweet. I love Patrick so much because he's like, he knows how much I want a bird and I really love that cage. So because my mom didn't get me the cage, Patrick was trying to be sneaky and he actually went and bought me a bird cage, but it wasn't the bird cage that I wanted, but he thought that it was. So he came and he asked me, he showed me a picture of a bird cage and was like, isn't this the cage you asked your mom for Christmas? And I was like, no. I was like, I've never seen that cage before. He was like, oh crap, I got it for you. And I was like, what? And I felt so badly because he went and bought me this bird cage that he thought was the one I wanted, but it wasn't at all. And so I felt so badly, but he tried so hard and it was so sweet that he wanted me to have the bird cage I wanted. Bless his heart. So I still technically don't have the bird cage that I want, and I'm not getting it after all. At least I'm pretty sure I'm not, because Patrick got the wrong one and then my mom didn't get the one that I wanted. So it's okay, it's not a big deal. I could always buy it myself one day. I just haven't, and I just haven't done it. But yeah, I thought that was sweet that Patrick tried, and it was really sweet. It's the thought that counts. You still have a mouthful of food. You are so funny. He's getting excited. I knew he wasn't gonna eat very long. He'll get really active and he'll just start flying around and slinging his food everywhere. I love that he's doing it though with a mouthful of romaine. Like, not letting it go. Oh my gosh, you are so funny. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's been going on. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. I guess I'm gonna go put Blue back in his enclosure so that he can finish his food, because he gets excited and he probably won't finish it out here, which is totally fine. He ate more than I thought he would, and he was calm for longer than I thought he would. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. And I'm so glad that I got to film this video and catch up with you guys. It just feels so good to film, honestly, after being sick for over a week. It just feels so good to like catch up and be able to talk to you guys and show you guys little Boo, because Blue's doing really good. He's super active, as you can see. He's doing so well, and I'm just so ready for the holidays, but I'm also ready for spring. I'm ready for it to be warm again. I hate the cold. It's miserable. I pretty much don't leave the house these days. Because it's just so cold. So I basically just stay home with my babies, and I'm just trying to like wait for the warmth to come in so we can take baby Blue outside again. Isn't that right? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. For anyone new here, feel free to subscribe down below if you want to catch up on any future videos that will be coming, especially in the spring. I'm really looking forward to spring. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in my next video. Be kind. Bye.